217 Recovery Podcast. It is Thursday, the 11th of July. My name is Corey Winfield. Thank you so much for listening. Joining me tonight, special guest. He's back.
Ryan Beckman.
Ryan Beckman. Not Brian, but Ryan. And had your brother on, bumping I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Yeah, I heard that one. Very nice.
Yeah, you seem a little bummed out today, man. You shouldn't be, though, because you got some in-case stuff.
Yeah, got some good stuff happening today.
Yeah, well, I mean, I call it insurance in-case stuff. Well, actually, I use the other word for poop. It's a swear word. Try not to swear on this podcast.
Got 4 months in today.
Yeah. See, pretty good little day. Had some mediocre pizza.
Had some mediocre pizza.
BC Pizza is where we went tonight.
Made them a little mad.
Yeah. They were frustrated with themselves. I wanted to, talk to them, bring them over, and just sit them down and be like, just tell us.
Just talk this out.
Yeah, you got to get it off your chest. What's bothering you? And then clearly working with the guy that it's not really her fault, because could you imagine, put yourself in her shoes?
Yeah, that
standing next to that dude all night? Oh, my gosh. You say no onions, and he puts extra onions on it. You know, you're like, she's just looking at it like all she knows is she has a slip of paper that says onions. Like, he wants onions on it. We put onions on it. And you're like, no. And you were really nice about it. You're like, yeah, it's just a misunderstanding. You guys were really busy, and they were really busy.
Phones were ringing. Yeah,
that kid, man.
He's kind of a space cadet.
Life's gonna be hard
for that guy. He didn't really know what to do.
Hopefully, he's listening.
I didn't really get the discount, and I had to pay for the marinara sauce, which is really bogus. If you buy breadsticks and you don't get marinara sauce, which then my good buddy Brett started to be like, oh, yeah, that's just a thing. They do that at Little Caesar as well. No, they don't. I call Little Caesars, and I asked Katie, because that's who answered. Hello, it's Little Caesars. Katie, how can I help you? I'm like, do you give marinara sauce with the breadsticks? Yes, it comes with it. I'm like, so then I put it on speakerphone. Can you say that one more time? Yes, marinara sauce comes with breadsticks. I'm like, thank you, hung up.
Oh, such a
She's
nice
probably
guy.
like, that's kind of weird, but that's
Poor
what
Katie.
happened. Yeah, I just had to prove that they're just scamming money, and it's not like they got cheap pizzas anyways.
Oh, BC Pizza is
It
very
was like
expensive.
$70 later for 2 pizzas and some breadsticks, and I got wings too, so bone in.
And that marinara, they just put it over, man. They put it over the top.
Yeah,
man.
I was like, are you
Especially
serious?
when they have and it's like they act like it's really high quality stuff. And it's all right, but they act like they don't have a lot of it, so you can only get just a little cup for $1. Meanwhile, over on the buffet,
buffet.
the kid told me, "Oh, we'll put more stuff out there." No, not so much. But they had a whole container of it just sitting there. Like, you could have just went over there and put it right on your stuff. I don't know. But
There's next time. Well, we got them with the power cord.
Yeah, we got to go into that whole situation. You want to hear? I mean, if you looking back at it, it was pretty ghetto of us. I mean, I'm not just going to single myself out. I'm just going to say
okay.
Even though it was really just Chris and I that kind of did it, but no, my car's been having trouble. I don't know if you've listened to the last podcast or maybe the one before. You probably figured that out by now. But it's been getting me to where I need to go. The battery, if I charge it, at night, it'll get me to Petoskey, which is, 15 miles away. It takes about 30 minutes. But tomorrow I'm getting it looked at. But we were going to go to a meeting. We jump in my car. Nothing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Again, perfect spot to be stuck, at the house. So we finally get it jumped. We burn up Brett's charger thing, which I think, looking online, it was like, you get what you pay for. And Brett was like, it's a pretty old one, so I don't know. I don't think my battery blew up this thing. But
no, it was water got in it. There was water coming out of it. It was left in the rain last night,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever,
I
man.
don't talk about that either.
Well, nobody said that on Google. Oh, wait, hold on.
It might come back.
$1 crazy sauce. Whoa.
What did Brett find someplace?
I think she lied to you, bro. I think that's extra, though. If it comes with one, but if you want an extra one.
It comes. order your crazy bread is just the bread. You can get the crazy
No.
bread combo,
Alright.
which includes the bread and the sauce.
And sauce.
Well,
How much is
anyways,
Just order crazy bread. You do not get
how
sauce.
much is the
Oh,
crazy
where
bread?
are you
Just
looking
crazy bread.
online?
50.
So it's $4.50 for the combo.
Well, they have a special order.
Oh well, it's special, and you know what?
So it's the same price, $3.50.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I don't know what.
I don't know what he's
Caesars
trying
has
to prove
going on. Is
here,
that
but all I know is if I talk to
LittlesCaesars.com?
somebody for a minute, I'll get a deal. And I was trying to do that, and Brett was trying to argue their point. I'm like, why don't you just go sit down, Brett? You're not earning it anyways.
Whose side you on, Brett? Man. And it comes over
Like,
and
you here
shows,
to order something? Sit down.
it shows me his computer. That was cool, though, Brett. Yeah, I mean, it would have been cooler if it was like $4.50. Then I would have been like,
Yeah, it's the same price, but yeah.
He was trying to pull it back before I saw that. he's like, Corey's old and can't see anymore. I'll whip this out. And
Dollar extra if you want an extra one. Mm-hmm. Anyways,
All right, so we're getting it's not running. We get it running. Okay, we're off to this meeting in East Jordan. It was started at 8. We're halfway there, and I realize, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to use my lights to come back home because it's gonna be getting dark and these back roads we don't want to get caught in. I mean, we don't. And then Chris was a little adamant about, yeah, that's the best idea ever. Turn around. Like, we're not going to be walking back through we don't want to be doing this, And so we made it back home. And then we decided, hey, let's go grab some pizza, It's a great idea. So we go in and kind of barely make it there. I don't know if we're going to post the video of me getting us
revving the
there.
engine to keep it
I had to
running.
put it in neutral because, like, the warning lights that came on the other day when it died, it was the ABS light first. That was like, hey, buddy,
that's the warning
you
light.
better turn around. And then the brake light, the ABS brake light starts coming on. After that, you're stopping.
Gone.
So every time we come to a stop sign, I'd throw it in neutral and get my Dale Jr. going.
Fast and Furious.
So I made it there, and then we get there, and we tried to park. I parked perfectly, by the way. I was getting some grief. Brett was like, backseat driver, I would have parked by the back door. Okay, well, I parked by the perfect door, really. But I knew that. I mean, Jesus loves me. That's how things work. So I pull up next to this door, and there was a car next to us, and then there was a door kind of in front of that car. So we were pretty much by the side door. We go in. I see a plug-in right over there by that side door. So we're like, well, Chris was like, well, we should plug your car in, while we're waiting. I'm like, yeah, but, it says fire exit. He's like, I'm like, the alarm's going to go off if you open it. He pushes it open. No alarm. I'm like, okay, then. I'll go get it, but I'm going around this back, the side. So I go around, and I pop my hood open. Everybody in the restaurant can see me. I hook up the charger and get the extension cord out. Hook it all up, kind of close the hood like it's nothing to see here.
Nothing under here.
Yeah, and I take the extension cord and then I knock on the side door because there's no handle on the door to open it.
No.
It's just flat. So I knock on it, I'm hitting it, and Chris opens the door, and I'm just kind of sliding the the extension cord in. He plugs it in. We're golden until I did sneak in the door that time. And seeing me sneak in the door, Ryan and Brett think, oh, it's a great idea. Let's go out and have a cigarette while we're waiting for our pizza. So they go out the side door, and they're out there smoking, and then they try coming back in. And they get
Knocking on the
caught.
door.
Yeah, knock on the door. So we open it for them, or Chris does, and it was on. And Chris was like, oh, she saw you guys. She saw you. And she comes over, and she's just looks, and
She's like, what is this?
Her face is like, what is this? And we're just like,
You can't have this. She starts unplugging it. No, we need that.
we all look like we were in third grade and just got caught doing something bad. Meanwhile, Chris was like, car's about to die, man. Or he said something like that. Or just charging her battery. And she's like, And she thought about unplugging it. And
You could have asked first.
yeah, you could have asked first.
She plugged it back in, though.
But at that time, we didn't realize how, I don't want to use bad word. I don't want to call a dude names, how unfortunate that guy that she was working with was. Because he just was not the sharpest tool in the shed at all. And
Rush hour. Phones just
they
blaring.
were-
Every
it was
10
going nuts.
seconds, there was somebody calling for pizza.
I felt bad for
I don't
her.
know why. It's a little overrated and overpriced, in my opinion, but whatever.
We were nice on the way out, though.
We were nice, and she came out and she's like, "Oh, somebody will give you a jump if you need it." Blah blah. I'm sure. They liked us by the end, but we had a rocky beginning.
Yeah, it was, man. Yeah, it did turn out well. Who walked out last with me? Was it Chris or was it you? Was it Brett?
I think it was Brett.
Okay, so it was Brett and I that were like making peace with her. Mm-hmm. You know, because it was just like, you know, and thanks again for letting us do that, you know, and I really appreciate it. She's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind, but, you know, people aren't supposed to go in and out of that door. And I was like, yeah. You're
Running our illegal
smoking
operation.
cigarettes. But, see, it did turn out fun, and I knew it would, man. Like, the look on your guys' face when we got in the car and it wouldn't start. Even from here, I was just like, you know what? We're going to have fun, guys. This is going to be a fun little trip. I knew something fun was going to happen. I don't know. I just had it. I just knew.
Well, yeah, it's
You
always
know.
an adventure when you don't know if you're going to make it or not.
If you still jump in the car and go anyway. Like, how many times, I mean, in your past, I would have been like, nope, not even going to risk it. You know, but I don't know, man. I'm this
dangerously.
cloud. It's just like, you know what? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I believe in God. I believe He's going to get me where I need to go. And
Get me home.
yeah, and kind of like, He waited for me to get halfway to East Jordan to realize, like, yeah, I'm going to need my lights coming home. I should probably rethink this trip, you know, for a meeting. And I'm sure they did want us at that meeting. I think we
they
entertained
really
them a
do.
lot.
They want us to go Saturdays too, but
Yeah, Saturdays, though.
that's
Did
it.
you ever figure out what Saturday was? When I asked you and Matt, I'm like, do you guys know what Saturday is? And I think you were like, Pizza Day, which it is. Charlevoix Pizza Company. That's where we're going to be doing
and
our
then I
broadcast.
guessed Boyne City Thunder, and
And I said, no.
there's all kinds of things Saturday.